Hi everyone. So today I have spent most of the day trying to reorganise I guess it's now a Lego room because it's more Lego than anything else. There's still some gym stuff in here, but yeah, there was a lot of boxes piled up from sets that I've built and reviewed. Some I've yet to review. Some I've just built for fun, and when I've been ill in bed, I've been building quite a lot of Jurassic World sets. But yeah, so I've reorganised it quite a lot from the last video, so I thought I'd just quickly show you as it looks now. I don't think I'll ever be happy with it, and as I'm sure you'll all know, there's never enough space. Anyway, so kind of behind the door has not really changed, still just old DVDs that need getting rid of really. That's just my table that I use if I make videos up here. So we still have the same kind of games, AC, Max Payne. Oh, hang on, my iPad is thinking I'm talking to it. Go away, Siri. Sorry about that. So you got Mac Anthem that I've moved up the top because that was basically taking up a whole shelf. So I thought it made sense to move that up there. I've also moved the Bugatti up the top, and I recently built the Porsche. The reason I've not really filmed that or done a review of that is I'm not the biggest Technic fan. I think I enjoyed the Porsche actually more than the Bugatti, but I'm sure there's plenty of channels that specialise in Technic. I'm also not that into cars, I guess, so I'm probably not the best person to review that set. But I quite enjoy building it, and I actually think it's better than the Bugatti. I'm still undecided on whether I like this or not. Yeah, anyway, so if we move further down, we have Jurassic Park set. I did want it with all the other dinosaur sets, but I just ran out of space. So it's kind of sat one shelf above. And then we have, so this shelf is kind of newly put together. So how many sets is there? One, two, I think it's four different sets. Yeah, I really loved dinosaurs when I was a kid and Lego, so I just think these are cool. Logan's quite into these as well. It was worth getting the set that comes with a volcano to get the four babies. There they are. So they're pretty cool. Yeah. I know a lot of people are not so keen on this Lockwood Manor, whatever it's called, but I think it's pretty good. I know it's a bit thin, but I still think it's pretty decent. So the shelf below, it's got a few additions to it, but it's still kind of me and Logan's random shelf, and it's been kind of taken over by Speed Champions and different cars. What else is there? All the little create a log cabin set at the back. Just thinking what else is new. Maybe one or two Speed Champions. Oh, this dune buggy, which put Emmett in. That was like £7 or something. And then below is kind of a reasonable amount of Harry Potter stuff. Fantastic Beasts, Mustang, what's it called? Truck and Caravan, Jungle Theme, Disco Metal Weird sets. That's a bit random, but it's kind of, with the space I had, that's where it all fitted in. A few DVDs I've not moved. This section has not changed from last time, so some Ninjago bits and pieces, Hulkbuster, and then the fishing store set. So in the ideal world, this is how I'd like to display a lot of sets, so just kind of one set per section. I just think it looks a lot nicer, and these are two of my favourites, so I've kept them as they are. So what's changed over here is I've put some of the Assassin's Creed figurines away, and I've moved some to another room, which has freed me up a few shelves. I've moved the assembly square over here to free up the bottom shelf for the Harry Potter stuff. So you've also got a few additions that obviously aren't part of assembly square. So you've got the Vulture set up top from this Spider-Man set. Some of the recent Batman ones that I've built and reviewed. Arkham Asylum. So I've angled it a bit more than it's intended, but I think it still looks pretty good, and it saves me having to use a whole other shelf for it. I do have the tape you can put down to stand up the minifigures eventually. It'd be good to do that across the shelves. but for now they can all sit as they are. Shelf below is Marvel, so it's, I think, similar to how it was before, except I've added in this Captain Marvel set. Oh, and this Captain America bike. Oh, sorry, the gloves. I was doing a couple of weights before doing this video. So yeah, still mostly all the same bits and pieces. The shelf below needs kind of sorting out. It's a bit random. Couple of Ninjago planes. This Batman set, well, Batman Aquaman set, I didn't have space to put anywhere else. Emmett's Dream House, which I've not actually reviewed yet because I want to take it apart and turn it into like the Rocket House. I've just not got around to doing it. Another little Ninjago set, and these are the spare bits from the Emmett's Dream House. So it's kind of, till you make it into the Rocket, it's kind of just random piles of junk. Underneath is more Ninjago. The Firefang set, Fire Mech. I've got still got a few more big Ninjago sets to build, like a couple of temples and things. So I'm not sure where they're gonna go. I may have to take apart a few things and probably take this shelf out again, I think, to fit, especially the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon. I think that's pretty big. And then onto this shelf, which I've now freed up some space. So there's actually kind of empty shelf. Then I've moved, put the Solo Kessel Run Falcon up here. I've not posted a video of this, mainly just because so many other people have. I think I was off sick for a few days and I was kind of stuck in bed, so I think I actually built this sort of in bed over the course of a couple of days. Yeah, so got Dragon Boat Race, a few more AC games at the back. This shelf, I'm not sure what I'm actually going to put on there yet, and a few more ships. Still not so sure the best way to kind of organise all of these, but at least I've got a bit more space now to play with. Some of these kind of battle packs, I still plan to take apart some of the speeders. I mean, some are better than others. Where's the one I quite like? So this one here, I think, isn't so bad. I'll probably keep that one. I guess they don't really count because they're pretty chunky, decent ones from the Solo film, so I'll keep those. But then maybe this kind of one, like there's really not much to that at all, and the same for that one as well. And also this Praetorian Guard training little thing they're stood on. I'd rather just have the figures kind of nicely organised. I need to make some kind of bleachers or something to stand them all on, and just get rid of some of the assemblies because there's not much to them. And yeah, I also need to get on with, I bought some wireless lights. I need to install those, especially in some of the shallower shelves so you can see things clearly at the back. And then finally this bottom shelf, got a nice bit of space, so when I eventually build my Death Star I might put that there. So round to the other side, and I don't think it's really, I can't actually remember, I'll have to check. So up the top is Ninjago City, which I'm almost tempted to take it apart just so I can enjoy building it again, because it's still one of my favourite sets. And the docks, a little Ninjago set I need to review, so that's why that's kind of just sat there. Apocalypseburg, which again, I think a really good set, I'd recommend. Parisian restaurant with a little added Speed Champions Porsche that I bought recently on offer. I thought that would look quite good sat outside. Diner, brick bank with a added police car, and underneath, so I think this is all the same as before. Porg, BB-8. These shelves kind of need sorting out. I mean, I'll probably leave that AC books, bits and pieces there, but in those bags there's some more Star Wars minifigs I need to organise. Kind of got a spare shelf down there. Yeah, a few of the buildable figures, which I'm still not sure if I think they're good or not, but yeah, there we are. So that's it really for this room. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, I'll probably constantly be changing it and kind of cycling the sets, and I'll probably take some apart. Some of them I'll take apart so I can enjoy building them again. Some I'll just put them away because I'm not so keen on them now. And yeah, I've got plenty of new sets to try and fit in here somewhere. Yeah, might maybe put something up there. The only problem is there's a big gap at the back because that shelf is not that deep, so I'd have to be very careful that I didn't drop something down the back because I'd never get it back. So maybe not such a good idea to put Lego up there. But yeah, there we are. Just a quick update. Thanks for watching. Yeah, plenty of new videos to come soon.